Growing up, explained by ducks. Duck used to play in the mud, in the pond, and in the rain. Duck asked why, and never ran out of whys. Duck believed everything was possible. Every puddle was an ocean, every stick a sword, every day an adventure waiting to hatch. But then, one day, Duck stopped. Not on purpose, not all at once, just quietly. Duck played outside for the last time, but didn't know. Duck swung on the rope, feet in the sky, for the last time, but didn't know. Duck stayed out till the stars came out, talking nonsense with friends. None of them knew it would be for the last time. Someone said, "Grow up, stop being silly." That's not how ducks behave. Growing up wasn't a moment. It was a slow, quiet goodbye to a version of duck that still waits at the edge of the pond in the sun, with muddy feet and wonder in their eyes. Maybe, just maybe, Duck wants to go back for a minute and waddle through it all. Be a good duck one more time. Falling in love. Duck waddles along, living regular pond life. Then another duck, feathers shining. Laugh sounds like puddles in spring. Eyes say quack without speaking. Duck blinks, brain stutters, heart doing backflaps. Duck says hi, then forgets how to duck. Trips on lily pad, drops pea snack, still says, "Cool, cool, cool." Every flap after that feels lighter. Every snack tastes sweeter. Duck overthinks every honk. What did they mean by "see you soon"? Was that a goodbye honk or a forever honk? Duck writes their name in the mud, adds little hearts. Time waddles by. Duck starts sharing worms, building nest playlists. Wise Frog says, "Falling in love is like jumping in deep water. Scary, silly, splashy, but sometimes worth the swim. Still awkward, still nervous. Two ducks choosing to float together. And even if they drift apart one day, Duck will still be a good duck." Divorce, explained by ducks. Two ducks build a nest. Same log, same pond, same dream. They flap together, share key snack, finish each other's quacks. Little things change. Quacks sound sharp. Everything feels heavier. Duck feels lonely, but not alone. Other duck feels the same, but no one says it. They try. Date night on the lily pad, talking by moonlight. But the cracks stay. The flaps miss. The laughter fades. Then one day, Duck says, "I love you, but I'm tired." Other duck nods, says, "Maybe it's time we build new nests." One duck stays, one duck goes. Both ducks ache. Quiet mornings. One plate, not two. Wise Frog says, "Some love ends. That doesn't mean it failed. It meant something while it flew. Still grieving, still rebuilding, still a good duck." Brief. Duck wakes up, one less shadow on the pond, still sets two pea snacks, still listens for a voice that won't come. Everything looks the same, but nothing feels right. Duck laughs at a joke, then remembers and stops. Duck keeps reaching for memories as if they're still warm, still close, but they slip through feathers like water. Some days, Duck paddles fine. Some days, Duck sinks. Other ducks say, "You'll feel better soon," but Duck doesn't want better. Duck wants them. Grief isn't just sadness. It's love with nowhere to land. It's echoes in an empty nest. It's finding feathers and crying at the softness. Wise Frog waddles over, says, "Grief doesn't end. It just changes shape, becomes part of your waddle, your quiet, your kindness." Duck breathes, waddles slow, holds that love close. Still a hurting duck, still a loving duck, still a good duck. Religion. Duck stares at the sky. Big questions, tiny brain. Why are we here? Where do we go after this pond? Why is there suffering? Why does pea snack taste so good? Some ducks say there's a great duck in the sky. Others say the pond itself is sacred. Some say there's no plan, just flapping. Different ducks, different stories, different songs. Same questions. Some ducks pray, some meditate, some build nests around their beliefs. Others wander and wonder. Sometimes ducks fight over who's right. Which duck is chosen? Which worms are allowed? Wise Frog says, "Belief can bring peace, but it's not a competition. You can waddle your path and still respect another duck's." Duck listens, still curious, still searching, still a good duck. Childhood drama explained by ducks. Tiny duck just hatched, needs warmth, needs calm, gets chaos, loud quacks, cold nest, no space to be small. Duck learns, stay quiet, stay useful, don't flap too loud. Duck grows up, still flinches at sudden honks, still checks every face, still feels one mistake equals no worm. Other ducks say, just move on. Ducks say, I never got to start safe. Duck overthinks, over-apologizes, hides feelings, still waits for the next snap. Wise frog says, it wasn't your fault. You were just a duck in a storm. But you're building your own pond now. Start small, notice safe ducks, say no without guilt, rest without earning it. Duck nods, sets boundaries, feels weird because it's new, still growing, still healing, still a good duck. Explained by ducks. Tiny duck grows up in a storm. Not once, not twice, but every day. Loud honks, cold water, no safe log to rest on. Duck learns, always be ready, always watch, never relax. Now grown, pond is calm, but duck still flinches at sudden splashes. Still feels one wrong flap equals danger. Other ducks say, it's over, just move on. Ducks say, my feathers remember storms you never saw. Duck avoids, duck overthinks, duck shuts down, because the body still thinks the storm is here. This is complex PTSD, not just one bad honk, but years of quacks, too loud for a small duck. Wise frog says, your pond can change. Safe ducks exist, one feather at a time. Duck nods, tries resting without guilt, tries trusting the quiet. Still healing, still growing, still a good duck. Duck wakes up, sun is out, no plan, no big quest, just today. Duck waddles, finds worm, pond looks nice, so duck floats. Another duck floats nearby. They don't speak, but sit in same quiet. Later, duck builds nest, not perfect, but cozy. Some days it rains. Some days duck gets no worm. Some days duck cries in very small quacks. But then sun comes back. Someone leaves crumb. Duck forgets why they were sad, and duck laughs, even just a little. Maybe life isn't one big thing. Maybe it's many tiny things, stacked like twigs in a nest. A warm patch of sun, a snack, a soft place to sit, a bird who stays a while. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's everything. Life is about being a good duck. Dementia, explained by ducks. Duck wakes in the nest but doesn't know whose it is. Photos on the wall, faces feel familiar but no names land. Duck waddles to the pond, smiles at another duck who says, Dad, it's me. Duck nods, smiles again, tries to hide the fog. Some days, the past feels close. Duck tells stories of old ponds, feathered friends long gone, but forgets what they just said. Other days, the fog rolls in. Duck can't find the right twig. Duck gets scared, angry, or just sits quiet. They forget how to hold spoon. Sometimes forget they are a duck at all. Other ducks whisper, they're not who they used to be, but they are. Beneath the fog, the same duck still flaps. Wise frog waddles up, says, memory may fade, but love still floats, because even in the fog, every duck is still a good duck.